character select, I can roll their characters and we can see what they're going to get. Can you go in just so you can see which side you're on?
Go in where?
All right, so get Ringo's characters options are going to be Link, Fox, and Peach. And for Hans's characters, we have Snake, Banjo and Kazooie, and Byleth. So technically it will be a double blind pick, so both decide what characters you're going to pick, then pick them at roughly the same time once you're both good. Alright, looks like we're going to be seeing Link versus Snake for this game 1. Yeah, then after they do that, they pick their stages. I think I just heard an I'll go Ryu from the other setup. That sounds like a fun time. If there are any issues with the audio or likewise, you can let me know in chat or ping me on Discord. Right, looks like we're getting started here on Battlefield. I didn't put their characters in the thing, but you can see who they're playing. And question mark is honestly appropriate here, but on starting off early with a dash attack, getting some good corner pressure on Ringo, but he's managing to fight his way out of it with that down tilt, gets the dash attack on the landing, but right into the C4 to back up a little bit more damage. Not going to be quite good enough to get Hans off the ledge. He will eat an up tilt for his troubles, but finds his way back to neutral, starts bringing out the grenades again to try to reclaim this space. Tries to swing out the F smash early, doesn't get punished for it, but doesn't quite manage to land it using the C4 to kind of make a little bit of space, keep Ringo away from him, roll back into the corner where he's got that C4 waiting, but but Ringo has his own bomb ready to throw out. I apologize if I get names wrong sometimes. I'm definitely not used to these players playing these characters sometimes. Empty jump, tries to empty jump there, but Hans catching it with that jab, then getting him right into the C4, unfortunately blowing himself up that time. Ringo capitalizing on it with the up air, then up B, hits him out of the sky, but Snake's so heavy, not quite able to die, or not quite going to die from that. An unfortunate SD there, trying to throw out the Nikita for the last minute damage, then does it off the respawn, goes for the stick there, not quite going to land on the ground, not able to blow it up unless Ringo stands there for just a little bit too long trying to detonate his own bomb. Drops a little bit too low with that fastball, can't quite recover. And that's going to roughly even up the game. Hans with a little bit more percent on him, but Snake, quite heavy character, definitely fine with that. Now Ringo bomb in hand, see what he can try to accomplish. Unfortunately not going to get too much, gets on around the up smash, then picks up that bomb, uses it to stop the Nikita. Has Hans in a pretty good spot, though he does manage to throw the bomb away before it is detonated, but a pick back up with the F tilt to get some good pressure. Obviously the bomb damage not going to be enough from the hit just to knock out of Cypher, but extra damage is extra damage. That first hit down air doesn't really lead into anything. Ringo just able to shield afterwards. These Nikitas in neutral going to get punished with that dash attack. Ringo with a strong lead in this game. Game 1 so far. Hans trying to immediately turn that around with the F smash. Oops. Sorry about that. Ringo firing out some of his own projectiles, just trying to make the space. Doesn't want to get in too close against the Snake when he has such a strong lead. But does come down with the back air, starts charging a spin attack right next to the C4. Not going to work out too well for him. Hans just using his own projectiles, tries to catch out a jump with that forward air, but Ringo not going to give it to him. Comes in with the dash attack, and he get jabbed away, not into the bomb, so unfortunately no follow-up from that. But Hans just trying to use these bombs to space away from himself. Not let Ringo rack up so much percent, but he's getting these random, boomerang hits and arrows and stuff, but an air dodge into that up tilt is going to claim that stock. 87% is quite a lot even for Snake, but we'll see if he can make this work. If he can land one of these F smashes he's been swinging out, that could turn the game. That Nikita shield looking kind of low on. Ringo's just going to have jumped over it, tries to get the falling up air onto the platform for the check chase, but not going to work. Goes around the C4 there. Now looking for this, that F smash is going to catch. That's a nice 27%, but he needs to try to find one of those with some actual percent on Ringo if he wants to steal this game from him. Does get the F smash on the side. Snake definitely able to get these kills off stage, but Ringo able to find his way back up around the C4, but not through the Nikita. Second one just going to hit his shield, backs around where he has the C4 waiting. And using the Nikita to apply pressure, just goes it over him there, trying to catch how to jump. Ringo, good patience, staying on the ground, looks for the down air spike on the Cypher, but he awaits the recovery, falls back down under the platform, and great jumping around the Nikita, gonna find him with the down air. And that's gonna be game 1 for Ringo. Take...
Oh my god, the bomb just came out of nowhere.
Right, update that, then let's roll their characters again. Are they on screen? 1 second. Alright, so Ringo's characters are gonna be Snake, Rosalina, and Luma, and Sheik.
Oh man.
And Hans's selection is from Mega Man, Isabelle, and Lucario. Ringo won game number 1, so he will choose his character first, then Hans, then the stage.
I'll pick Rosalina.
Yeah.
Any of the 2 stages. Yeah, it says Battlefield.
Oh, it's Battlefield.
Yeah, it's a Battlefield version of Small Battlefield, yes.
Oh, we still okay, you guys got it. Is it me and you?
No, it's brackets on this one.
I don't know.
Well,
you play Flame Master Whisper.
yeah, we can go on. Which way? You were the first person I got, actually. Yeah. I remember swiping away. Like you're the fourth person. You never played? Yeah. Really? Never. I know you played.
Sorry, I'm trying to manage some settings here. Let me at least take that overlay off the screen. Looks like Rosalina versus Isabelle here.
I think I guessed that you're.
Yeah, you guessed correctly. I remember that. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Wow.
Wait up.
Alright, that should fix the audio. It might actually be a little loud. Turn that down to a reasonable level. You're gonna have to let me know how that sounds, but game number 2, I've only missed about 60% of the action. Doesn't look too bad so far. Ringo finding that F smash to take the space. Looks like Hans already took the Luma earlier. Comes down with the Nair, but unfortunately right into the Lloyd trap. Hans gonna set another one of those, then look for these setups with the fishing rod. Ringo just gonna run into that one, take it again. Hans trying to catch that jump out with the up air, but not quite fast enough, and Ringo gonna get his own up air to take that first stock. But unfortunately runs right into the Lloyd again. And he's going to put him off stage with his Luma there, but Hans going to claim that stock real fast with the down air to bring us right back to even with 2 stocks. Looking for these openings, gets the grab, but too many pebbles. Ringo's going to mash out of that, uses star bits to try to make some space, just annoy Hans with a little bit of damage. A very safe option, finds a grab of his own, calls the Luma back. Trying to get some pressure with it. It's in a pretty good position if he can get a slide by hit. But not quite swinging with it. Definitely Rosalina, not a character that people not super comfortable with can sometimes do some of the fancy stuff with, but we'll see how Ringo makes this work so far. Mostly just focusing on the Rosalina and not too much on the Luma so far, but is putting it out to try to set up these ledge situations, applying some good pressure there. Not quite enough to find anything, but pressure is pressure, and if you get something in a later stock or a later position, could definitely accomplish something from it. But meanwhile, Hans just finding these openings with these dash attacks and slingshot hits. Building up 50% slowly but surely, only 50 so far, but Nair into the shield is going to get him grabbed there and thrown back off stage. Doesn't find the down air just quite, but charges down smash. Hans just going to clean jump over that, not going to risk contesting it. Throws out the fishing rod, not going to use it to come back to stage. Maybe he should have. Ringo catching his recovery with that down air spike. And now has a pretty healthy lead in this game too. Han's going to have to work hard if he wants to bring this back with Isabel. Gets the landing slingshot. Doesn't find anything else in that loom positioning. Going to get him off. Tries to get a combo up there, but Han's just going to swap away. Not let him get anything there. Just not finding a good opportunity to run in. Stuffs out the landing fair there with his slingshot, but probably an accidental up B is going to get punished quite a bit now at the ledge. Not going to go into the F smash, but Ringo snipes one balloon, but it's not enough. Up B, wrong direction. Still going to be able to get back to ledge, but drop shield gets caught by that down tilt. It's going to give some decent percent now. Hans has some momentum in his favor with that fishing rod throwing him off stage. Rolls back, still gets caught by the Nair though. The shield through the up smash. So gets out of that awkward situation, and a great Lloyd to cover his recovery back is going to catch out Ringo when he was least expecting it and take the stock. Only 62%, we'll see how much that means. Unfortunately, Luma does not fit in your pocket, but it was a nice sentiment nonetheless. These star bits can definitely build up percent if Ringo doesn't want to approach. Hans can use them as, Hans doesn't want to approach, Ringo can use them as quite a good option to safely build up that percent. He's going to shoot out the Luma, fire off the F smash, and it looks like a little bit of H-Box DI is going to make that kill. It's going to be an interesting 2-0, but I think all the matches are going to be interesting in this.